Julio Cesar Chavez, the greatest Mexican fighter of all time and one of the best to ever set foot inside the boxing ring, won 6 world titles in 3 weight classes during his illustrious career.
Chavez pouring it on, he's got him again.
In 115 professional bouts, Chavez defeated 15 world champions.
He was regarded as the toughest in boxing.
Known for his devastating power and ability to decimate opponents to the body, Chavez was considered the top pound-for-pound fighter in the world for several years.
Julio Cesar Chavez has charisma. Wonderful smile, wonderful personality.
He would win world titles at super featherweight, lightweight and junior welterweight. Chavez began his professional boxing career in 1980, just a couple years after beginning his amateur career.
Lo único que yo quería en esta vida era ser boxeador para sacar adelante a mi familia.
He won the first major title, the WBC Super Featherweight title, in September of 1984 against Mexican boxer Mario Martinez.
Un día me invitaron a verlo pelear en Los Ángeles. ¿Y cuál va siendo mi sorpresa? Que vi a un peleador mexicano tremendo.
On April 19, 1985, Chavez defended his title against number 1 ranked contender Ruben Castillo by knocking him out in the 6th round.
Bueno, la verdad, la carrera de boxeador es muy difícil, es sumamente arriesgosa porque pues es una profesión muy dura, muy difícil.
3 months later, Chavez defeated former and future champion Roger Mayweather via 2nd round knockout.
Julio Cesar Chavez has charisma. Wonderful smile, wonderful personality, and he's a terrific fighter. He always comes into the ring with his heart.
Chavez defended the WBC Super Featherweight title 9 times over a 3-year span, with victories over Pratchett, Barrios, Rojas, Lockridge, Laporte, Da Cruz, and Cabrera.
Yo siempre he tenido en la mente.
I've always had in my mind that in the ring every opponent is a champion.
Chavez decided to move up in weight classes and fight at lightweight when he faced Edwin Rosario for the WBA title on November 21st, 1987.
I'll be interested to see what his corner stop the fight, because he's really hurt.
Chavez fought outstandingly to defeat Rosario by an 11th round TKO.
Rosario es un gran pegador, pega muy fuerte.
Rosario is a good hitter.
Me lastimó una vez.
He hit me once.
Pero yo sabía que él no podía noquearme.
But I knew he could not knock me out.
He defended his WBA lightweight title against Rodolfo Aguilar, winning by technical knockout in the 6th round.
If you hit the body, the head will fall on its own.
Chavez defeated Jose Luis Ramirez on October 29, 1988 for the WBC lightweight title by technical decision in the 11th round.
No se hace claro.
I believe I was born with my defensive abilities. You don't develop them in the ring. Of course, if you make a mistake in the ring, certain things can be taught.
In his next bout, he won the WBC light welterweight title by defeating Roger Mayweather for a 2nd time.
Mayweather's a great champion, great fighter, and the fight was pretty even till now. I promise for the next fight you'll see the Julio Chavez from before.
And Chavez's remarkable record goes to 61-0.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt that Chavez joins Mike Tyson and Sugar Ray Leonard as the premier fighter of our time right now.
After Tyson lost to Buster Douglas in February 1990, it would give other bouts and fighters a new chance to shine.
We had been looking forward to this bout for a long time.
As Chavez-Taylor took place only a month later, it was one of the very first bouts to benefit from this.
Principalmente quiero ganarme el reconocimiento de
I must win this fight in order to achieve worldwide recognition.
This is a good opportunity for me to show the world that I'm the best fighter out there at 23 pound for pound in the world.
Chavez is one of the toughest fighters you'll ever see, and Taylor is given a good chance to end his 10-year winning streak.
Both Chavez and Taylor were undefeated champions, and each man was making the 3rd defense of his respective 140-pound belt.
Look at the speed of Meldrick Taylor's throw.
Meldrick Taylor was dominating Chavez for 9-10 rounds.
About 25 seconds to go, Chavez landed a hard right hand that caused Taylor to stagger forward towards a corner. And then Julio threw a crushing right hand that Meldrick didn't see.
If he gets up, he probably wins the fight.
Unbelievable! Richard Steele stopped the fight with fewer than 5 seconds to go.
Anybody who remembers seeing that fight will ever forget it, ever, because it was so dramatic and Julio showed such heart and determination.
Following this important victory, Chavez made a string of remarkable title defenses from 1990 to 1992.
It was a time that Tyson was in prison. It was amazing to see that Chavez was taking the place of the heavyweights in all of the attention of the boxing world.
Chavez's next challenge came against Hector Macho Camacho on September 12, 1992.
I've always prepared myself consciously 100%, and I think that's why I have remained undefeated.
It was Chavez's first main event on pay-per-view, and he won easily by unanimous decision over Puerto Rican boxer.
Chavez is something different, something extra natural.
After defeating Greg Haugen in front of 133,000 fans at Azteca Stadium in Mexico and scoring a victory over top-ranked contender Terence Daly, Chavez had his first blemish on his perfect record.
11 años y medio como campeón del mundo sin perder jamás.
Chavez moved up in weight class to welterweight and challenged the WBC welterweight champion Pernell Whitaker on September 10, 1993.
Chavez tried to go to the body, but Whitaker devised a perfect defense and, as I mentioned earlier, stepped around him and recountered.
The crafty Whitaker controlled the fight, but it was ruled a draw, with two judges scoring the fight at 115 to 115.
It is a majority decision draw.
Chavez suffered his first loss 2 fights later against Frankie Randall by split decision.
Chavez for the first time in his career!
Chavez's final match was on September 17, 2005, losing in 5th round to Grover Willie after suffering a hand injury.
Es el boxeador que ha tenido más peleas titulares en la historia.
He finished his professional career with a record of 107 to 6 and 2.
Now Chavez going to the head, down goes Taylor!
Chavez holds records for the most total successful defenses of world titles, most title fight victories and fighters beaten for the title. His fight record was 89 wins, no losses and 1 draw before his first professional loss to Frankie Randall in 1994.